Households are hit with across-the-board increases in bills. It is being called Awful April, and it's not hard to see why. Energy bills are rocketing, water bills too. You're going to be paying more for your mobile and broadband. Car tax is on the up for petrol and diesel cars, with some electric vehicles now paying too. The cost of watching TV is on the rise. Stamp duty exemptions are falling, meaning most house buyers will pay more. And many local authorities in England have put up council tax by the maximum of 5%. In Wales, they've risen between 5 and 9%. Some areas have been given special permission by government for extra increases. Our North of England correspondent Rachel Townsend is in Bradford, where residents have been hit with a rise of almost 10%.
Yeah, that's right. And for some, that'll mean they'll have to find an extra £170 a year. And this is a city where there is genuine hardship, where almost half of children live in families struggling to make ends meet. Tonight, many are wondering just how they are going to manage. The daily struggle to stay out of debt just got harder. In Bradford, a city with some of the highest levels of deprivation, residents have been hit with the largest council tax rise in the country.
I think I will struggle this much, but I have to pay it. I don't have a choice, but I know it's going to be a bit of a burden, actually.
You have to manage, don't you? But I don't think it's very fair for the services that we get.
The problem with council tax going up by so much, it affects everything. I'm a pensioner, they're taking the pensioners' discount off me, and I'm up to by 10%. How much more do they want?
Come and be part of the campaign to fight back against...
On streets across the country, people are saying enough is enough. Energy bills are up on average by over £100 a year, compounded by increases in water, car tax, TV licence and broadband. Reagan Furness is a single mum and full-time carer for her daughter. Already reliant on food banks, she feels there is nothing else she can cut.
We've borrowed, we've begged, I've just not stolen yet, so my concern is that this is now going to push families like mine into survival mode. What am I going to take from my children? What can I take from the home in order to give them energy companies that make billions in profit just to pay my bills?
And now the council wants more of her money. In several areas, local authorities have permission to raise bills beyond the tax cap of 4.99%. Trafford, Birmingham and Somerset are increasing council tax by almost 7.5%. In Newham and Windsor and Maidenhead, it's rising to just under 9%. And in Bradford, it's even higher, a hike of almost 10%. What angers people here is that this increase is not to improve or widen council services. It is instead to get them out of the red. Here, 20 pence in every pound will go towards paying off council debts. While personal debts for many will become even harder to avoid.